All systems go, kid. Let's fly. Keep your eyes peeled, kid. Now watch the navigation screen carefully. You see that small object coming toward us? Now freeze it for a sec. There are lots of small pieces of stone and metal like this drifting around in space. For 4 points, what are they called?
Meteoroids.
Meteoroids, right, 4 points. Let's follow this one and see where it goes. When a meteoroid enters the Earth's atmosphere, its name gets shorter. For 3 points, what is this new name? Right, meteor, 3 points. One last question, kid, for 3 more points. What nickname do people sometimes give to meteors?
Shooting stars.
Shooting stars, that's right, 3 more points. And that makes your total 10 for today. Nice work. Today, kid, we won't need to look at the whole solar system, just that section between the Earth and the Sun. Now, question number 1 for 7 points. How far is the Earth from the Sun? Is it 1,000 miles, 1 million miles, or is it 93 million miles? 93 million is correct. 7 points. Now this one's a little more difficult, kid, but it's worth 8 points, so give it your best shot. How long does it take heat and light from the sun to reach Earth? Is it 6 hours, a little over 8 minutes, or 1 day? Very clever, kid. You got it right. Over 8 minutes. Now, 8 plus 7 makes 15 points. Great score, kid. Hey, you're really getting to know your way around our solar system. Pretty smart, huh? Well, we'll see about that tomorrow. Howdy, kid. Raring to go?
Let's go.
Okay, blast off. Today, we're going to explore the planet closest to the Sun, Mercury. Now, here's today's first question for 2 points. What size is Mercury compared to Earth? Is Mercury bigger than Earth, or is it smaller? Or is it the same size as Earth?
Smaller.
It's smaller. You got it. 2 points. Okay, here's the next one now for 4 points. The surface of Mercury is dotted with round pits. What are they called? I'll give you a hint, kid. The moon has the same kind of pits.
Craters.
Craters, right again. 4 more points. Last one now for 7 points. Mercury lacks 2 important things necessary for life. What are they? Good work, kid. You got them both. Air and water. That's another 7 points for your score. 13 points today. Hey, keep up the good work. Looks like something interesting going on in Sector 7 Alpha Delta. Better check it out, kid. The space shuttles are often used to carry objects into space, so they have a large cargo compartment. For 6 points, which of these familiar objects would just about fit into the shuttle's cargo hold? An automobile, a school bus, or a house? A school bus. Absolutely right. 6 points, kid. The shuttles have launched quite a few of these communications devices into orbit. For 4 points, what are they called?
Satellites.
Satellites. Correct. 4 more points. These shuttles can stay in space for quite a while. For 3 points, kid, can you tell me about how long they're designed to stay in continuous orbit? 7 days, 14 days, or 21 days?
21.
Oh, I'm sorry, kid. 21 days was the wrong answer. The shuttles are designed to stay in orbit about 14 days. You'll have to settle for 10 points today. Set a course for Earth, kid. There it is, kid. America's first permanent outpost in space, now being planned by NASA. For 7 points, how soon might the space station be in orbit?
1993.
Correct. 7 points. It might be as early as 1993. Now for 6 points, what sorts of things will the American space station of the 1990s do to help us? Are they going to repair satellites? Will they launch probes to the moon and other planets? Will they be used as research laboratories? Or will they be used to study the Earth's resources from space? Or will they be used for all of the above, kid? That's right, kid. All of the above. Some spacecraft are powered by panels that collect energy from one source. For 7 points, what is that source?
The sun.
The sun. That's the right answer. 7 more points, kid, and that gives you a total of 20 points today. Kid, you're a whiz at this quiz. All systems go, kid. Let's fly. This is the Apollo 11 mission, mankind's first landing on the moon. Now, for 6 points, what was the name of the command module that remained in lunar orbit during the landing? Columbia. Right. 6 points. For 3 points now, what was the name of the lunar excursion module that actually landed on the moon's surface? Eagle. Right again. 3 points, kid. For 5 points, on what part of the moon did Eagle land? On the Ocean of Storms, on the Sea of Tranquility, or on the Oriental Sea? Sea of Tranquility. You got it. That's where Eagle landed. 5 more points. 14 points for the day. Way to go, kid. Put on your thinking cap, kid. Heads up. So far, manned flight into space has been confined to the Earth and Moon. But mankind has sent many unmanned spacecraft to the far reaches of the solar system and beyond. In 1962, the U.S. sent a series of unmanned space probes called Mariner to explore our nearest neighbor in the solar system, Venus. 10 years after Mariner, NASA launched another series of probes in the opposite direction, toward the outer planets of the solar system. These probes crossed the asteroid belt to study Jupiter and Saturn, and they were the first man-made objects ever to leave our solar system. For 6 points, what was the name given to all these probes? Pioneer. Right, 6 points. Later, yet another unmanned probe was sent to land on Mars. For 6 more points, what was the name of this series of probes? Viking, right again, kid. 6 more points. That makes today's total score 12 points. Way to go, kid. Set a course for Earth, kid. This is the space station that NASA launched into Earth orbit in 1973. It was America's first space station. It remained in orbit for 6 years. Now for 6 points, what was it called? Skylab, right, 6 points. For 4 points, kid, how many astronauts lived and worked inside Skylab at one time? 3, right you are. 4 points. Okay, here's today's Grand Slam question for 10 points. On one of the Skylab missions, 3 astronauts set the record for the most number of days that Americans have spent in space. How many days was it? 64 days, 83 days, or 140 days? 64 days? Nope, even longer than that, kid. The correct answer was 83 days. But hey, 10 points for the day ain't a bad score in anyone's book. All systems go, kid. Let's fly. These are galaxies, great cities of stars. This one is our galaxy. Now for 3 points, what is its name?
Milky Way.
Milky Way. A quick draw and right on the money. 3 points, kid. Here's the next question for 5 points. Where is the Earth located in the Milky Way? Near the center, on the edge, or in between? In between is right. Actually, Earth is about 2/3 of the way out from the center of the Milky Way. 5 more points, kid. Besides our own Milky Way, there are many other galaxies that make up the universe. For 8 points, about how many galaxies are there? Thousands, millions, or billions? Right, kid, billions. That's how many galaxies there are in the universe. Good work, and 8 points. That's 16 points today.